Morning, everyone. Welcome back. So there's been a lot of discussion in the media and among Manitobans in respect to the 19 bills that we still have not seen. I think it's been pretty obvious that we've been bringing this up since the fall, since November. We've brought it up as a matter of privilege, as a point of order. We've brought it up in the media. We've brought it to the attention on social media. It's important to understand that this is unprecedented, that a government would introduce bills before the deadline to ensure that they receive royal assent, which means essentially that you can put down any bill. You could put down 100 bills and they would be guaranteed royal assent. And so what we've seen is we're still missing 19 bills that have not been seen to date. Actually, they've actually tabled 2 today, so there's still 17 bills. It's unprecedented that MLAs in the House don't have the ability to see bills that are introduced, to actually see the written text and see what is before the Legislative Assembly and the legislative agenda of a particular government. And so I know that there's been discussion on whether or not the bills have actually been drafted before they were introduced in the House and not tabled. I'm not sure. I think that that is something that the government should be held to account and to answer for. But what it does is it circumvents our procedures and our rules. And it means, like I said, you can put down any bill and it's guaranteed to pass. Let me be explicitly clear, that is an attack on democracy here in Manitoba from the Pallister government. Citizens have a right to see the bills that are before the House. It is our democratic right to be able to see the legislation that is coming down and that is guaranteed royal assent. And so, you know, we back in December had discussions, both the government House leader and myself and the Liberals, about ensuring that those bills would be distributed and disseminated intercessionally. That was blocked by the Liberals. We would have had at least 3 months where we could have dissected and seen those bills physically. We have not had the ability. And again, I want to reiterate that the deadline to do so is March 16th. The second reading deadline of all of those bills is March 17th, which you can imagine doesn't leave a lot of time to debate each and every one of those bills in the House. In fact, you know, we're going to be here until very, very early morning hours on the morning of March 18th, because there is simply no time for second reading debate on all of those bills.